catch him doing all the above at Reshoevnator. Please welcome to the show, Vickalmighty. Alrighty. So, my first question for you, Vic. Do you like beer? Wait.
No.
Cheers. Not even a salute, nothing.
It's wanted to try it, bro.
You gonna chug it?
I'm gonna try it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Pretty good.
This is really good.
Yeah.
If you are over 21, we are handing out samples of the beer, so you can try it and judge it for yourself.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Good stuff. So, how long have you been into shoes for?
Dude, since I was born, honestly, but really, I got into shoes in 4th grade. I was thinking about it because I knew you were gonna ask this question.
I was like, were you born with shoes on?
No, but
Just came out the womb.
yeah, shoes on already, customized and restored.
Jordans.
No, the shoe that got me into shoes was the Fat Farm in 4th grade. That was the shoe. I was thinking about it. Like before that, I didn't care about shoes. 4th grade, people were wearing Fat Farms. I needed that fucking shoe.
So when did the transition from being like a sneakerhead to actually working with shoes, customizing and restoring them occur?
Yeah, good question. 7th grade probably. So I've always been into shoes. I was poor as a kid, so I had one pair of shoes per school year. Pretty average. Most kids get that.
100%.
7th grade, I got a pair of white Air Force Ones, high tops, my very first pair. I had to make those last until at the very end of the school year, so obviously they'd be all dirty, yellow, brown, whatever. So 7th grade, I would get home, clean up the shoes with soap and water, let them dry, get some white shoe polish, paint the shoes, let them dry. The next day, I have some quote-unquote white shoes, wear them all day, and then when you have sneakers that are covered in white shoe polish, any little nick creates a little scuff and stuff. So I would get home, scrub off all the paint, let it dry, repaint them, and wear them all over again. So that was like the second half of the 7th grade school year. And then
that was so early.
8th grade. I don't know if you guys remember those Filas with the strap, those high tops. Yeah. They're swaggy.
They're making a comeback.
That was the very first shoe I customized in 7th grade or 8th grade, Sharpies and stuff.
Do you still have them?
Nah, dude. They're trash. Yeah. I should have kept them if I knew I was going to be here with Sandy in 2023. So,
you've done hundreds, if not thousands, of customizations.
Hundreds. Not that many.
I don't know, man. Those videos. So, and the themes range from Star Wars to Marvel, Legos, Prada, list goes on. Do you have like an idea before you get to like the customization, or do you just kind of go in the blank slate?
It all depends, really. So back then, maybe I would just sit around, try to think of an idea. But nowadays, I have a team now, Reshoevnator. Obviously, we've been doing videos for 8 years now. Nowadays, to get views, you got to do relevant shit. So, like, for example, J Balvin 4s, the J Balvin 3s are coming out. So that's relevant, so that idea was already there. You just pick something that's relevant and do it. Other stuff, people hit me up now, like the Suns. The Suns is a big organization that I do work for every year now. I try to leave my schedule open for those kind of companies and stuff. So I don't sit around and create customs, but sometimes I do. It just depends.
And how long is usually the process? I guess just like one shoe.
Bro, I'm about to burp.
Go for it. Don't throw up. Don't throw up in front of people. Do not embarrass me that way.
What was your question?
This is the first beer. We're not even that drunk. How long does it take for you to do like a custom, like one shoe or one pair of shoes, I should say?
Oh, shit, dude. That depends, So, like, I'm going to show off right now. So, these are all my customs and stuff. This is just a fraction of things that I've done over the last few years. Each project takes forever, man. So it just depends. Like these Air Max, that was probably like 3 or 4 days worth of work with another collaborator that I brought out from a different state. Most of these cool projects, I bring out other people from other states that specialize in that type of work. For example, like I'm good at what I do, but I still have to learn it somewhere. So if there's something that's really cool that I see online from another artist and I want to know how to do that and I can't figure it out myself, I'll fly that person out, bring them out here, do a full video, And in that time, I'll be able to just see exactly how he does that process. And at the end, we get a super cool video. We get a super cool project. Like, for example, these Air Mags. This was done back in like 2020. We used a pair of replica Air Mags, 1-to-1. You know, they look exactly identical. We were not going to take apart a $10,000 pair of real Air Mags. Sorry, I'm burping, bro. I'm going to be burping. So this is one shoe, again, we inserted lights, added that back piece, added the Nike light in the front. These things take hours. Probably one of my longest projects was like about 40 hours. That was for the Phoenix Suns. Last year I did the custom Jordan 4s, the city edition ones, you know, with the Native American blue jerseys. I put that concept onto a Jordan 4. I love those jerseys because there's so much storytelling, so many elements. So anytime there's, you know, those things that you could put onto a shoe, it makes my job a little bit easier to conceptualize and come up with.
Yeah.
However, when there's that many details and I'm a perfectionist, that shit takes forever. So one of those pairs took me 40 hours. I did 4 of those pairs. Oh, so that was 120 hours in total. 160, shit. You're right, 160. Shit, I gotta stop. 160 hours, and those are not easy, you know, because I still have my day job technically with Reshoevnator. So from like 8 in the morning to like 5 in the afternoon, I'm shooting my videos, content for the Reshoevnator channel. Some of these other projects don't make it onto the channel because of time purposes. Yeah. So that's when 5 o'clock hits, I take off my apron, take a quick break, put the video stuff to the side, and bust out the other projects. And, you know, sometimes I'm working from 5 p.m. to like 3 in the morning, just grinding it out.
So this is your life?
Basically. Yeah.
Is it something you love? I'm assuming it's something you love.
Yeah, dude, I fucking love this, for sure. I wouldn't be doing it.
I was going to say, I don't think you would.
Like, you guys see a bunch of artwork here. I see a bunch of hours that I put into it. You know, nights spent and shit. So, yeah, I love doing this.
It does pay off, though.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun. You know, get to do videos. Sometimes get to keep the shoes. Yeah, I honestly can't complain.
So you mentioned like you worked with the Suns and you also worked with the Phoenix Mercuries as well.
Yeah.
As an avid sports watcher, how is it like having that experience working with them?
Dude, it's like a pleasure every single time I talk to them. Like I tell my girlfriend too, like, hey babe, I'm going to the arena today to have a meeting with them. I act like it's my first time because it's fucking sick every single time. And I always request to have a meeting in a different room, you know? I want to check out the entire arena, every single room. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the Suns and Mercury, that's by far, like, it's definitely a dream come true. As a kid, you know, in 05, watching the Nash era of the Phoenix Suns, all those guys, me, my brother, my dad, and we used to just watch every single game. You know, watch my little brother cry when we would lose. But it was, you know, so like.
He's calling you out, man.
Yeah, he put me on blast earlier, so I got to get him back.
His math, man.
So, yeah, so like, you know, taking it back to 2005, zooming forward to 2003 to work directly with the Suns. Like this past week, they sent me a jersey of their new, you know, their brand new Suns jerseys with my last name on it in the back.
Oh, that is
like
sick.
That was fucking cool, dude. Like that's, you know, dreams come true for 10-year-old Vic.
So obviously you're a huge, you know, local sports fan. Is there any other team outside of local that you would love to work with or collab with eventually?
Good question. Probably soccer.
Soccer?
You know, there's a lot of good teams when it comes to soccer. Obviously Mexico. You got the Spain side, Barcelona, Real Madrid. Football's cool too. Not the biggest football person. Baseball's cool too, but at the same time it's a little boring. But again, I'm not against doing stuff for them. I've done stuff for the Coyotes. I actually did do a Diamondbacks custom over here.
I like how you're calling them out.
I know, right?
They're boring.
They're fucking boring, but I did a custom.
I worked with them. It's there.
Nah, but I support my local home teams. You know, those come first. Yeah. Cardinals, Diamondbacks, Suns, Mercury, even the Rattlesnakes.
So not only do you work with sports teams, you've also had a stint on TV.
That's right.
You worked on MTV's Sneaker Wars. I believe you were on the first episode, correct?
That's right. It was cool.
It was cool. And I think we have the shoes.
Shoes probably back there.
The shoes are in the back.
We can bust them out. We can pass it around if we want to.
They're not going to come back.
Yeah, we'll have security with them.
John will tackle them.
Yeah, we need something bigger.
But you... No, don't do that to my...
Sorry, John.
So how is that experience of like being on a TV show and then also winning? Because I know you guys' concept was like, this isn't like an MTV style shoe. Yours was like, I'm going to come up with like the pinnacle of MTV, which is like the Man on the Moon.
Yeah, dudes.
And then I know the guy you were like against was like, I'm going to do like Wild Boys.
Nick the Hayman, he's a good artist.
Honestly, his shoes fucking amazing.
Dude, he's good.
I was like, those are really good.
He's good.
I was like, it's honestly a tie. I don't know who's gonna win.
Yeah.
But yours had a cool thing towards it. You want to talk about it?
Yeah. So back in 2020, right before the pandemic, so pandemic hit like around February, March, they hit me up to do this really cool shoot back in like January 2020. They hit me up over email. And I didn't respond for like I didn't respond to like 2 days later. I was like, do I want to freaking do this? You know, because I'm gonna get in front of a stage, but you know, do work. Hold on, I just got the sign for my boy. I gotta chug this.
We have a drink sign. Oh shit.
As I was saying, so I got the email. Didn't want to respond right away because it's one of those things where I'm like, fuck. I want to say no, but at the same time, you can't say no. You can't say no. But I wanted to say no because I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to go up against somebody that's probably way better than me. I don't even know what the concept is, what the shoe is. I've never been and again, it's MTV, you know, it's not like a small YouTube video. They're high production. They're official as fuck. So eventually I said yes. Obviously, I was going to say yes, but it was with a small time frame. They were planning on shooting it within like 2 weeks. That would have been crazy over the mic.
Let's go.
All right, sorry guys, sorry. All right, sorry. I had a short notice for this project, and again, didn't want to take it, but eventually I said yes. The cool thing about these things, I don't know if you know, like the Food Channel, for example, a lot of that is just TV magic. Ain't nobody up there making a cake in 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, how long did it, like they cut it, like it was like 10 minutes. Like, because the clip isn't long. Yeah. It's not a long
I don't think I signed an NDA for this, so I think I could talk on it. No.
So how long do you actually like take to actually make the custom?
So, once we got the other 8 artists, myself included, all in agreement that we're all going to be a part of this show, that's when they started rolling out the shoes. Everybody got a different shoe, each competition, each episode. Luckily for me, I got the Jordan 1. That's an easier base to work with. Very customizable. Some other guys got like a Croc, you know, and their theme was Mardi Gras, Crocs, festivals and stuff. So I'm really glad I didn't get that project. For my competition was a Jordan 1 with an MTV theme. Pretty straightforward things. Realistically, we were not going to be able to do the custom completely from start to finish on set. It just takes way too long going back. So these things take hours.
Yeah, like they gave you 40 hours just filming you.
Exactly. So that was not going to work. So they sent the shoes out all at the same exact time, 2 or 3 days before the actual competition. They flew everybody out to Los Angeles. So everybody had the exact same starting point. Everybody got the shoes overnighted. They had 2 to 3 days to knock out the shoes. They only wanted them done about 90%. The other 10% gets done on camera.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So most of it got done. I was able to conceptualize what I had to do at home, you know, in my studio, which was a big bonus. But even that part was hard. Funny story, that shoe wasn't even supposed to look like how it came out. I actually had green instead of the purple, and my girlfriend said that shit was ugly. And I'm glad she said that, because after I switched it up, to the color that she suggested, it changed the custom completely. So if it wasn't for that, I think I would have probably lost the competition.
Well, I mean, you also put a speaker in there.
I put a speaker, so there was some cool elements.
It wasn't just like, oh, this shoes.
That's the thing. I know with these type of shows, you need one of those shocker elements. You know, a paint job's not going to do the trick. You need something that's going to like really catch their attention. So on the bottom of the sneaker, right on that circle, I chopped it out and added a little speaker, and I had it connected to my phone already. So as the judges were up there, kind of getting ahead of myself. So take it back a little bit. I had the shoe ready, 90% done. Once we got on set, you know, everything was laid out and stuff. For 30 minutes, they had you, working on the I haven't thought about this story in a while. So once we got on set, they gave us a blank shoe, all white. They gave us 30 minutes to start working on it. We started doing our thing. After about 30 minutes, they swapped out the shoe and put the shoe that we worked on at home. And then they gave us another 30 minutes to do the wrapping up details, take off the tape, and just wrap it up from there. After that, you know, they do the production stuff. And that shit was crazy, though, too, because they had cranes, cameras, directors, producers, all on set right there.
We got the same.
Yeah.
We got a ladder back there. We got a director right here. We got lights.
No, we look good, bro. We look good. This is official
Our DJ's
shit.
right there. It's close enough.
Very similar. So yeah, the MTV needs to take some notes. Yeah, so we did that. We gave the shoes to the judges. There were some cool judges. Sean Witherspoon was judging the project. This dude from Wallin' Out, MTV Wallin' Out. What was it? Conceited. Yep, Conceited was up there judging as well, and one other girl that's big into sports as well. So there were 3 really cool judges. They judged the shoe. As they were up there, you know, judging my sneaker, I blasted the music, you know, on my phone, and they.
What was the real song you played? Because they always play like a
exactly, bro. That's a good question. You know, I played a sick ass song, but obviously
they play some like generic,
some weak
like,
ass. You know, yeah, that's true. They did that, but with the speaker alone, and I also added lights to the side. I really wish I had the shoe right now. It had lights on the shoe, so you know, like a music sound bar, when it's playing music, it like goes up and down, you know, from like green to yellow to red. Well, it was doing that as the music was playing. So those 2 things blew Nick the Hayman out the water, and that's all I needed to do. So.
And you won.
And I won.
And you won.
It was basically it, dude. I was nervous as fuck.
Did you get to keep that giant trophy?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that was just a prop, bro. I was kind of pissed.
Man,
I didn't even get to keep the shoe either. That shoe, I got back home because they didn't let me keep it, and I redid it.
They didn't let you keep the shoe?
Nah, because they were supposedly going to give it to like charity or something. I'm pretty sure it's sitting in a closet somewhere. But that was a cool experience, though, the MTV thing. And again, that was right before the pandemic. After that thing hit, the pandemic started, and 3 years later, we're here, dude. It's kind of a blur.
We're here on MTV set, you know. All right, well, you finished your beer. I finished my beer, so let's see what this is. The audience has tested the beer. What did you guys think of it? Yays, nays. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Where is the... I know we gave you like a shot of it. That's all you get.
Let's throw some cans.
Ale Smith. Classical.
Some good stuff. It was smooth.
It's a Mexican lager. 5 points.
Do we got more?
Somewhere. Somewhere. Honestly, I liked it. Smooth beer to start it off with.
Is the next one going to be the same?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not going to be the same.
Oh.
We're going to find out.
All right.
And we'll come back to you guys right after this break. We are on our second beer.
It's a little darker.
You ready?
Ready, bro.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Salud.
Cheers. It tastes different for sure.
It's like tart. I feel like I'm like eating sweet tarts. Like,
Yeah, it's sweet.
give some ASMR. Please don't.
Yeah, it's definitely sweet.
So you mentioned that you work at Rejuvenator.
Yep.
So you guys work as a team a lot of times to do your projects.
Yep.
One of your guys' recent videos, you guys made a replica of Kobe's 1-of-1 Jordan 3s that he was gifted to by Nike when he signed to them.
Yeah.
I do my research.
You watch my video.
I watch your videos. So I love the video because it reminds me of a very non-corny Pimp My Ride. How like all the dudes are there like, I'm gonna put a fucking popcorn machine in the back of this car.
What about you, Mad Mike? What are you
What are you
gonna
gonna do? I'm gonna put a plasma. They always put like a plasma.
Underneath the car, you know?
But it was non-corny because each person had like a role. Each person had something to do. You guys all came together as a team and like, we're each gonna do this.
That's right.
How is that process of working with a team of that size?
That was definitely my biggest project to date as far as like setting it up. So a lot of work went into that one. Usually, like I mentioned, if I want to do a cool project that I can do, I'll bring out a collaborator that's good at what they do. For this one, it required 3 other people. So it was a team at the end of the day of 4, not including production. So I guess it was 5 parties at the end of the day. Reshoevn8r, you had myself as a host, and that put the whole project together. Then you had 3 other people. You had a graphic designer. We had my other friend named Jake from Texas. He's another customizer that does great work. And then we had Bryan, who really kind of made this project possible. So Bryan's good friends with Mark Smith. Mark Smith was a former head of innovations at Nike. So a big role. Today, he's still in Michael Jordan's inner circle. So I wouldn't say anything, but a lot of the stuff you see Michael Jordan with, Mark Smith design. For example, MJ just picked up a new Gulfstream, a new jet. Mark Smith's in charge of designing the outside and the interior side. So Mark Smith's been with Nike since 1993. He's retired now. Back in 2003, he made that shoe for Kobe Bryant. He was in charge of a lot of secret projects. He's done a lot of crazy stuff that a lot of people haven't seen. It's just private things.
Yeah.
You know, he even gives, like, some of the stuff that he gives Michael Jordan for his birthdays is insane that nobody's ever really seen. I've seen a couple images. It's nuts. So that was key to this project. So the Jordan 3 doesn't really exist. They've never came out with the Jordan 3 low. So that's what this shoe was. Back in 2003, when Kobe Bryant first signed with Nike, Nike obviously did something special for him, so they created these shoes. A lot of crazy engraving all around the shoe, very detailed. That was created by Mark Smith. That filigree pattern, again, it's very detailed. There's no way you can recreate that. It's just impossible. There's no way. It's too detailed. Even he said that it took him 30, 40 years in the making, you know? And inside that crazy filigree pattern, there's like all these crazy little names hidden, like his family's names, his wife, Michael Jordan, other designers like Tinker Hatfield. You just got to look close and you'll see the names, and it's all on the shoe.
And I remember you mentioned, like, there's not even that many photos of it either.
There's only 3 photos, you know.
So you guys had to recreate that from just those 3 photos.
Exactly. So going back to Bryan, the other team member, he's good friends with Mark Smith. So we got the filigree pattern directly from Mark Smith. He gave us another photo that the internet's ever seen, and that's the front of the shoe on the tongue. It has this logo of a shield with a number 8 and a lightning bolt. You know, I would have never guessed that was on the shoe. You know, thanks to Mark Smith, he gave us that image. Crazy, unique. Sorry, had to do it to you in round 2.
Round 2.
So without him providing that other image, that filigree pattern, that project would have not been possible. That took us 7 full days to make. And beforehand, it was a lot of planning, you know. So I had to get 4 people all in sync for the right weeks for everybody to lock in. Production, Reshoevn8r side. So Reshoevn8r side, we have a 5-6 man team. We have Fran, who is the YouTube manager that oversees everything. We have 2 editors, 2 shooters, a photographer. You got the talent right here. Just kidding.
You're not kidding.
And all that stuff together. So between, you know, production side, me, and the other people that I brought out, that's how much work, that's how much people it took to make that one project possible. So there was a lot of storytelling there. A really cool shoot that was made. At the end of it, I got to have an interview one-on-one with Mark Smith, you know.
Oh, wow. So
I had a conversation with him, asked him some cool things. He told me some cool stuff as well. That was really the highlight of the overall project. And that one was one for the books, too. You know, a lot of work went into the production side of things. A lot of work went into the shoes themselves. A lot of work went into just putting out a good story for Kobe Day and honoring the entire laser engraved era from Mark Smith.
Yeah, honestly, that video I love the video. Like I said, it reminds me like a Pin My Ride video.
I'll tell you this, though. Like, it sucks, though, because the video didn't get as much views as I wish it would have, you know?
I watched it.
You know, so, thanks, bro.
If you have not seen the video, go watch the video.
So that's one of those things, you know, like, you could put all this work, effort, and time into a video, but they don't all perform.
I 100% agree with you on that.
Yep, it is what it is. Part of the game.
I 100% know that.
And it sucks too, you know, because like I'll do a project that takes me like 2 days of restoration, like real basic stuff that I can do with my eyes closed, and that'll do like 100K views. So I'm just like, fuck, man, like why can't that other project do those views? But
sometimes it's a hit or miss.
It's what it is.
When we announced the live show, the first people that bought tickets was David's family. So thank you, David's family. And for the longest, we're like, is it just going to be like a family reunion party? Because like no one else had tickets. And we're just like, if only 10 people show up, it's still going to be a great show, but it's only going to be in front of 10 people. And it's just David's family. And so let's make it go. So thank you guys for buying tickets. So, Reshoevn8r, how long have you been working with them?
Almost 8 years. So in November, right after Thanksgiving, it'll be my 8th year anniversary with them. We'll see what I get from them. better not be no cute shout out on Instagram. Happy 8th anniversary, Vic. I'm saying that because I've been there for 8 years. I'm sorry.
You're not even tagged?
No, right? Just an image of me.
Just an image?
Yeah.
It's an old image?
Congrats, Victor.
Congrats, Victor. You've done okay.
You've done all right by us.
You've done all right, thank you. So, you guys have won over 1 million subs.
1.52.
1.52. We've seen your plaque. You have it displayed on your mantle.
You've seen one of them. I have a second one in my room right next to my bed.
All right, no need to get it.
I'm going to show off. Sorry.
All right.
I'm the center of attention right now.
Here we go. You're like, I'm doing this. All right, I'm going to show these plaques up. Where are they at?
You didn't tell me to bring it, dude.
Where are ours? We don't know.
But yeah.
So how is hitting that milestone of first 1 million subs and like achieving that and getting that plaque and then, hitting 1.5, 1.6?
Yeah, dude, it was great. It's cool. I mean, I remember hitting that 1 million mark and celebrating with the team, but it was definitely a lot of work. It was a lot of work from an overall team. It's not just me. You guys may just see me in front of the camera every single Monday, but there's a team. There's a team behind that.
Yeah, it's a full team. There's
somebody shooting my videos. They're with me the entire time. And just so you guys know, I suck on camera. Like, it takes me like 10 takes to get my intro going, or get the most basic sentence out. My video person needs to be there throughout that whole thing. Sometimes I feel bad. And then the editing team needs to watch me struggle for like hours and hours scrubbing through all that shit. So you got the shooter, you got the editor, and then you got the person that uploads it. You got the photographer that creates thumbnails. You got a graphic designer that, makes something fancy.
We have one guy that does. Shout out Juan for the editing.
Yes, shout out to Juan. So the cool thing is, though, and I told Juan this, 8 years ago, it was just me and one other guy as well. It took a while to get it to this point. It wasn't just right off the rip where we created a whole team and just started producing banger videos.
No, it never is. Like, luckily for us, it's 3 of us that started, and now there's more of us. There's 5 of us in total.
Yeah, and the team just grows from there.
It just grows. Now we have partners helping because we need help.
That's what I mean.
We're like, hey, you got to sell concessions.
And that's how it goes, man. It only goes up from there.
So you guys focus, obviously, on, customization and restoration.
Well, I do.
And, like, you guys may have, like, 1.5 million, but your videos, especially your shorts on YouTube, get over, like, sometimes 6 million views, especially on, like, the cleaning and restoration parts.
Right.
What do you think of, like the niche that's especially happening right now with people that are so interested in, like, either shoe cleaning, rug cleaning, car detailing? We've all watched those videos. No one can say they never watched that guy cleaning that fucking rug from dark as shit to like, holy shit, I didn't know there was a tiger on there. No one can say they never seen that, all right? But what do you think of like kind of the niche that's been going on with that?
I think it's cool, man. I mean, I've always been into that stuff. At the end of the day, it educates people. It shows people what's possible and stuff. And it just, like, for example, like with being a bit more specific with that question, like restoration and customs, when I started doing this 10 years ago, it's still pretty small as is. Not many people do this. 10 years ago, even less people did this. So the more people that I can show how to do this stuff and educate them, it just better serves us restorers and customizers in the long run. Because one of the things is with these type of projects is they don't realize how much time and effort goes into it. So when I hit them with that price tag, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how much it's going to cost? Well, that's the thing. A lot of people, the more people do this kind of stuff, the more it educates people to understand, like, it takes a lot of work and effort, So with more education to the people, the more it grows my small little industry to, I hope one day, there's schools across the country where it teaches this kind of stuff, or just this information is more accessible. Like, for example, like, a barber. Everybody knows, everybody goes to a barber. Barbers are everywhere across the country. When it comes to like cleaning sneakers, restoring sneakers, customizing sneakers, there's not many places in the country or schools or specific places you can go to learn this stuff or go to work and do that kind of stuff.
You just got your mall kiosk guy.
Exactly. That's basically it. So I don't know what the exact question was in the beginning, but what I'm trying to say is the more I do this kind of stuff, the more I educate people and the more it comes back in the long run to growing this small industry.
You restore all types of shoes and all walks of life. Shoes that are worn daily and are cooked just because daily wear that maybe came out a year or two ago.
Right.
But you also do shoes that are more vintage, shoes that came out in the 80s.
Right.
Is there a huge difference between restoring something that came out so long ago that may not even been worn, but it's just so old, it's just falling apart, to shoes that are a little more modern and just worn?
It all depends, you know, so I'm going to get really specific with you guys. So like a 1985 Jordan 1, those things are built like tanks, you know, even if they're like old, brittle, falling apart, they're built like tanks. Those things restore nicely. They use genuine leather on those older shoes. I love restoring those shoes because every single time they come out good and you can charge a pretty penny for those. But you got your other projects like, and I'm talking about the older shoes like your 1989 4s, your 1995s, your 1991 6s, your 1992 7s, and your 1998 Jordan 8s. All those shoes right there have synthetic nubuck, Durabuck materials to where it cracks. Once it starts cracking, you can't really do much about that. It just is what it is. So those type of shoes I stay away from because it's just headaches upon headaches. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
But at 85 Jordan 1, I'll restore those all day because they work out every single time.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So the crowd might not know this, but you recently restored a pair of worn Michael Jordan golf cleats.
Yeah.
How is that? One, it's Michael Jordan that wore them, but also it's kind of like a piece of history. How was that like task? And was it daunting at all?
What sucks is like I get a lot of cool projects that I post on YouTube or on Instagram, but there's also a lot of cool projects that I can't post anywhere because, for example, like some of those shoes get into other collectors' hands in a sketchy way. You know, like there are certain shoes out there that belong to Michael Jordan. You know, they were in his closet, but you know, Michael Jordan has security guards. They have, you know, all types of people where sometimes one of those guys just swipes a pair and then they go sell it to some guy and then that guy sells it to another collector and stuff. So those collectors, when they come to me wanting something touched up, restored or something, they also come to me with, you know, don't fucking post this shit because they can get in trouble type thing.
We are sorry.
But it was the cool thing is this project wasn't that recent. I actually did that a few years back, but I barely started talking about it now because it's been so many years.
You're like, they won't find me anymore.
Exactly. But it's a really cool shoe. Again, there's a lot of cool shoes out there that I haven't seen. A lot of you guys haven't seen. The shoes that Sandy's talking about right now, again, was a Jordan 3. It was a golf cleat. MJ's big into golf. Cool materials that have like thermal changing colors, so like they're purple inside, but as soon as you go outside, they turn pink. Cork insoles, cool details. Again, going back to like some of the gifts that he gets for his birthday. Again, it's Michael Jordan. You know, he has all the freaking shoes. He can get any shoe made, but he still gets some really cool, unique pieces in his stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that we haven't really seen. So that goes back to those shoes. There isn't any official images. All you see is one or two images of him on the golf course wearing them in a distance. But when it comes to those shoes, they're really not that hard to fix. You know, it's the same thing. It's just another shoe. You know, I don't treat it like, holy shit, this is MJ's shoe. I'm going to fuck this up. You know, it's just another shoe. So I don't think about it too much.
I'm sorry I brought it up. Makes you think about it. So speaking of Michael Jordan, do you think he is someone that's, I guess, responsible for kind of creating modern day sneaker culture, especially how back before like the Chicago ones came out, it was, you know, basketball players were definitely into like, you know, Converse, Chuck Taylor's, of course, Adidas.
Yeah.
And then when that shoe hit, it became not one just a basketball shoe, but also more of a streetwear.
Yeah. I mean, dude, honestly, like I've obviously put in the work to get here, but at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Michael Jordan or the really good designers at Nike, I wouldn't be here, you know, customizing and restoring these shoes. Because again, I'm not designing shoes. I'm just working on the shoes that these guys created. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to call myself a designer until I actually design a shoe, you know, but at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Michael Jordan back in the 80s and 90s doing what he does, wearing some sick-ass shoes, fast forward to 30 years later, just a random kid in Phoenix, I probably wouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely had a huge impact to, you know, where we're at now, sneaker industry, non-sneaker industry, the marketing on Nike side of things.
It's insane.
Exactly.
It is I guess I'm not super into sneakers, but like the culture is just insane.
So I'll touch on this real quick. So I got this really cool gift from a guy that I do work for. I'm sure you guys know the bread ones. If you guys don't know, I have them right here. This was a custom, you know, to replicate the actual 85 Jordan 1. This was built in the exact same dimensions and the exact same way they built the original 85 Jordan 1. The thing is, with Nike, they marketed this shoe as the banned ones, you know, so like they made it seem like anytime Michael Jordan wore these on the court, they were fined $5,000. You know, great marketing tactic and stuff, but the thing is, that's not really true. If you go look, MJ never really wears his shoe on the court. He was never fined $5,000. It was just a good marketing tactic.
That's a really good marketing
for Nike to sell sneakers. There is the Airship in 1984, I believe, that has that black and red colorway. That's the real banned sneaker, you know, but Nike doesn't really acknowledge that shoe to the fullest because that's really the first, that comes before the Jordan 1. The Airship, that comes before this shoe. That's the real banned sneaker, you know. So back in 2020, I believe, for the first time they released that red Airship colorway. And it does, so like nowadays we're getting a lot of Airship retros with the Jordan 1 sole. But that specific pair that MJ wore on the court in 1984, before he got the Jordan 1 in that black and red colorway, was the Airship with this Nike circuit sole, completely different. So it was a prototype and never even came out. Fast forward to 2020, they actually released a shoe. No marketing behind it. They didn't release any information. They didn't release any images. They didn't tell anybody when they were coming out, where they were coming out. They released 960 pairs, and I don't know why exactly 960 pairs in a small store in Italy. Again, nowadays, whenever Jordan or Nike or any company releases a shoe, they put a lot of marketing behind it. They let everybody know this is coming. Well, not with that shoe, you know? And again, it's probably because they don't want to acknowledge the story on it being the true banned sneaker and the true shoe that MJ wore before the Jordan 1.
I love the amount of history you know about this, by the way.
Dude, I love it.
I love the amount of history.
So,
like, because before this, would have no idea.
And a lot of people don't know about it too, you know, and it's just information like that fascinates me. And a good friend of mine came by last week to drop off that pair from 2020 that came out. But the cool thing is, it's not even the retail pair. It's a sample version of the retail shoe. So like any shoe that comes out, it always has a sample version. Yeah. And on the inside, it has a big stamp that says sample, not for resale, property of Nike, something like that. So that's what that shoe has. Super sick shoe, cool story behind it. Not many people know about it, and it's the first sample shoe that I own in my collection, so that was like a crazy ass gift. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because I think it's just a really cool story on the bread Jordan 1.
Is, awesome.
Yeah. Love you too, Jared.
So you kind of touch base on like designing shoes. Are you ever interested in designing them?
1000%, man. I just need to make time for it. You know, it's one of those things where at the moment, my time is consumed with content on the Rejuvenator side. Again, 8 to 5, that's my day job, Monday to Friday. After that, I've been getting hit up by a lot of big companies who do, you know, bigger projects. For example, the Suns, the Mercury. Right now, like I was telling Sandy, like tomorrow I'm working all day till like probably 2 a.m. trying to wrap up this 5-pair project for this company called Recreate. It's a CBD company. They're the MLB's official sponsor. So, fuck was the question? Tell me the question again. I still laughing.
Are you ever interested in
designing my shoes? Yes, I am. I am 100%.
I like how you finished my sentence. Like I know the question. I remember.
I do want to design my own shoe. I've messed around with some sketches. They are all trash. But at some point, I do want to design something really cool. But it's so hard, though, you know, because again, there's shoes coming out every single day, not every single day, every single week from all these different brands. And there's a lot of shoes that don't get recognized and stuff that are also designs, you know?
You're trying to figure out, is there a way to stand out?
Exactly. You know, how do you make a timeless shoe that looks good, that doesn't look like another shoe that Nike already produced, New Balance, Adidas, or whatever? Like how? So that's what I'm trying to figure out. You know, how do you do a shoe in this point in time? And I refuse to believe that all the good ideas are taken.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way all the classic shoe designs are already taken. You know, there's got to be that one design.
You'll get it.
That hasn't been done yet. So in the works, maybe one day.
We will be waiting.
Oh, yeah.
For Vickalmighty's signature shoes.
Phoenix will see it first.
Phoenix will see it first. So, besides restoring shoes, customizing shoes,
Yeah.
you also have kind of a side hobby where you like to you collect action figures and you like to.
How'd you find that out?
You like to collect action figures and also restore like basically old vintage models.
Yeah, dude, I'm a huge freaking nerd. So like Power Rangers from back in the 90s.
You posted like something about like the Space Power Rangers.
Space Power Rangers.
And I used to watch that movie my brother's here. He knows.
Yeah.
I used to watch that movie so much as a kid. Like, you have no idea.
Did you watch it too, bro? Of course. Hit me with the scene.
No. It was the...
Because I know the movie.
Are you talking about the one with the
Psycho Rangers?
No, the one with the... he was like... He had like a bull, and then like he lost his kid, and it was super sad.
I know you're talking about. Yeah. Reenact it for me.
No,
I'm just kidding.
He's lost his kid. I'm not gonna do that. How did you get into that?
Yeah, so Power Rangers, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, all that stuff I love. It's one of those things where I love Power Rangers. Me and my brother, since we were kids, we used to watch, you know, all that stuff, the movies. We had it all as a kids, toys. But there were certain things I wanted as a kid that I couldn't get because either it was you know, years past that already sold out, didn't have money, whatever. So it wasn't until like
I got something in my eye, and he was told to drink.
Just so you guys know. It wasn't until like 2013 when I started making money, like in my like real money. I was like, fuck, now I can buy the stuff that I wanted to buy when I was a kid.
Yeah, you get that adult money.
Exactly. So I bought the 5 original Power Rangers, the 8-inch ones, and boxes and stuff. Came out, you know, those are the ones I wanted. They were in the commercials. Got those, and I was like, damn, this is cool. On to the next one, you know? So like, and then on to the next one. So after 10 years, you collect a lot of shit.
How much do you have?
A lot of shit. So
do you have more action figures than shoes?
I have, yeah, dude. Yeah, 100%.
You got to think about that.
I have a lot of stuff, man. So I have a lot of interest. And it goes all... I don't want to make sound. I'm just trying to hold it in. It all goes back to when I was a kid. I love Legos and stuff, Star Wars, so I love Lego Star Wars, you know, Power Rangers, so you...
I like how you combine both of them.
Yeah.
I love Legos
Lego
and Star Wars.
Yeah.
I love Lego Star Wars.
It's specific. Power Rangers and stuff, but it's not just action figures, bro. Like,
no, you do models too, don't you?
Yes and no, yes, kind of. So, like, I like collecting the stuff that's really rare, the stuff that goes for money and shit. So, like, there's, like, any company, any brand has marketing stuff, you know? So, like, there's style guides, there's press kits and stuff with all this information. I like collecting that kind of stuff on eBay. I like collecting autographs. I have a lot of autographs from stuff, you know? Like, a cool thing is I had my good friend was a CEO at a auction house, so like they have sports memorabilia, pop culture stuff. Anytime I would come over, he would give me some cool stuff, you know? So it's one of those things where like I'm not always buying stuff. I get gifted a lot of stuff, but in 10 years, you collect a lot of cool stuff. And also, when you're in that kind of circle of things, you get to see what's worth and what's not worth money. So when I'm on eBay a lot. I buy stuff because I know it's worth this amount of money, and I buy it for cheap, and I buy it, resell it, and use that money to buy something else. So it's a whole nother business that I don't have time for sometimes. Like, dude, in my studio, there's like 10 big boxes of shit that I gotta sell at some point. But these projects just take up my time and stuff. But I do love all that stuff. Star Wars, Power Rangers, DC. I would collect it all, but I gotta save some money too.
Once a collector, always a collector.
It sucks, man. It sucks.
Alrighty, so we finished our beers. And what does the audience think of the beer?
It was sweet, right?
Yay or nay? Come on, some yays or nays. I need to hear it. Nay? Nay? Yay. All right, we'll mixed reviews.
All right, everybody get out.
All right, where is the can? This is the can. All right.
Just kidding.
Slush. It's just called slush. It is a sour ale with strawberry, raspberry, lemon, and lime. It is 6.1%. Honestly, I liked it. Then again, I drink for a living. I don't. And what did you think of it?
It was all right.
It was all right?
I like the first one more.
I don't know which one I like better. They're both really good.
They're good. They're smooth.
They're smooth.
Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty, so we will be back with our game soon.
Okay, so guys, you guys know it's the game where you get a category and then we read the answer and you answer in the form of a question. Legally, we can't say the name of it. But you guys know what the fuck is going on, right? You know what's happening right now. So, Sandia, give him a rundown on who goes first, who goes second. I can be the Vanna White type person. I can go all the way over there and start flipping them. Hold on, let me
Yeah,
get
you're
over
going to be reading the questions, so I will give the honors to the guest. Whoever rings the bell first gets to answer the question with the question.
I caught it. I'm sorry. I have fat thighs. I'm sorry. I'm built like a bad bitch. Apologies. I'm sorry.
We will be with you guys right after this technical difficulty.
We're back, guys. We're as back as we ever been. Okay.
We're going to hope for the best. That's all
That's
we're going to
the
do.
best we could do, dog.
We are built on hope and dreams.
We know 300s on the floor. We know 400s right there, so.
Do not read that. It's 300 and 400 of shoes on the floor. All right. Vic, you can go first.
I didn't really watch Jeopardy. I mean, that one thing. So how do you play? All right, well. All right. Yeah, let's go with Phoenix 300.
Phoenix, PHX 300. Hand that over. I will read.
That wasn't me. I didn't do that.
More technical difficulties.
We're really trying.
We swear we are professionals.
Remember to answer in the form of a question. The Arizona State University is located in this city within the greater Phoenix area.
What is Tempe, Arizona?
Correct, sir. That is correct. He has 300 points. 300 points. There we go.
Oh, my turn. Can I do, I guess there's no shoes. Can I do shoes for 400?
Shoes for 400. There we go.
We are trying our best. This is our best.
Okay. All right. Question is, this brand is founded by Phil Knight and his coach Bill Bowerman. Is iconic. Oh, we got a ding. We got a ding.
Is there more to the question?
Is iconic in sneakerhead culture, known for its Air Jordan line.
Nike. Nike. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Shit, I was like, he's not saying
But
correct.
you didn't answer in the form of a
Oh,
question.
that's right. What is Nike? Fuck.
We
You're right.
could
What
be
is Nike?
We could be super sticklers with the
Dude,
fucking rules.
I didn't watch that game growing up. I'm sorry. What is Nike?
What is Nike? What is Nike? That's the question. All right. You keep going.
Culture for 300.
All right. Culture for 3. I'm holding on, dog. I'm holding on. Okay. In traditional Hispanic culture, audience, this dance often involves intricate footwork and vibrant dresses.
Ask the question again.
Okay. In traditional Hispanic culture, this dance often involves intricate footwork and vibrant dresses. They trying to help. Family trying to help. La Familia.
I'm gonna guess. What is a quinceañera?
He's not wrong. We know he's not wrong. We know he's not wrong.
I picture dresses and I picture dancing. All right, bro. What's your answer? What's your freaking answer?
I would say what is salsa? I'm probably wrong. I hope I'm.
We got what is folklorico? Gang in the back. Gang in the back.
This mustache is fake. Comes off like Mr. Potato Head, just pops right off. All right. What is beer for 200?
Okay, here we go. This type of beer is known for its rich, dark color and often has flavors of coffee and chocolate.
There's shoes on there. Don't judge me. You know more shoes than me. What is stout?
Yes, sir. The point goes to the gentleman. The point goes to the gentleman as we hand it off.
All right, what is shoes for 100? I need some.
Are you ready? In the world of sneaker collecting, this abbreviation stands for dead stock, indicating.
What is DS?
What is DS is the correct answer. For the audience, I'll finish the question. The abbreviation stands for dead stock, indicating a pair of sneakers that is unworn and in brand new condition. That's 100 to Sandia.
What is beer for 400? Hey man, I gotta go.
All right, for 400 points. The Beer Institute derived this from there's like a magnet right over the word. I'm not gonna be able to read. As a place that brews less than 15,000 barrels of beer per year. The Beer Institute derives this farm as a place that brews less than 15,000 barrels of beer per year. I think that's the question.
I'm gonna guess. What is microbrewery?
That is correct.
Oh, fuck. I did not.
We've all been illuminated on what happens.
I did not know that. That was a guess.
That's a good one.
All right.
It's got it.
This is not at all. I'm not cheating.
All right, 200 for culture.
200. I'm not gonna move. He said, don't. David said, keep your big ass right here, bro. Don't fucking move. He said, put your big. Okay. This famous artist from Mexico is known for her self-portraits and surrealistic paintings.
I don't freaking know, bro. What is El Picasso?
What is Frida?
That's it. Who is Frida? There you go.
Who is Frida? I knew I was gonna mess up if I'm not some kind of thing like that. All right, do? I said, what is Frida? What is Frida? Can I do Phoenix for 200?
200. There we go. All right. For 200 points. This natural wonder located just outside of Phoenix is known for its vibrant red rock.
Fuck, I better get this right. Sedona? What is Sedona?
So close.
Damn it!
I wanted to say that, and I was looking at the answer. I'm like, he probably gonna say some stupid shit like I would say. The floor is yours, Sandia.
What is the Red Rocks? Wait.
The answer is, what is the Grand Canyon, gentlemen? The Grand Canyon. 200 points is lost.
We are not idiots. All right, so some of you may know we do drink. All right. All right, can I do shoes for 200?
Ooh, he's trying to flex on you.
I gotta flex on this one.
He's trying to flex on you,
Let's
bro.
do it.
All right. For 200 points, shoes. Sneaker enthusiasts often use this term to describe the act of waiting in line for limited release sneakers.
What is camping out?
Yes, it is, buddy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 200 points goes to Vic. He's like, I would never lose this one. It's yours. Pick the next topic.
What is culture for 400?
What is culture? I've been asking
Or
some shit.
Culture 400.
I'm not going to move, David. I'm not moving, dog. All right. What is called? This is the big one, 400. This vibrant Mexican holiday, celebrated in late October to early November, honors deceased loved one.
Paper, rock, scissors? No. No? What is paper, rock, scissors?
Whoa.
Paper, rock, scissors, shoot, or paper, rock, scissors?
This is always the start of it, isn't it?
Anybody got a coin?
Oh.
Foxy ass, sir. What is el Día de los Muertos?
Oh, there it is. Bro. 400 is yours.
You needed that. All right. You needed that. Can I get Phoenix for 400? We're going
for
big.
400,
We go
the big
big.
one.
We go home.
Okay. Phoenix for 400. On what corner is the worst Circle K in all of the... No, it's not. That's not the question. That's not the question. That's not the question. That's not the question.
27th and Camelback.
It's First Avenue Fillmore right now. All right, for 400. Phoenix is famously known for its scorching summers. What is the average temperature during its hottest month in July? You gotta get it to the degree. Ooh.
This is a nice guess. What is 117?
Ooh, he's off. He's off, isn't it? I can't say if it's too much or too less. It's yours, Sandy.
What is 104?
The answer is what is 105? 105. I feel like I want to give it to you, but I don't have to do that. You're right. I don't have to. I know it's his show. I don't have to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and put that down.
It's almost not good enough.
All right, Vic's your turn.
Culture for 100.
Ooh, can you
Damn it, you're right. I should have done it.
Okay, this is supposed to be the easy one. In many Hispanic cultures, this festive dish is prepared for special occasions and features a corn-based dough and various ingredients. Sandy, I think you got it. No. Was it? I didn't see it. Mr. Consistency, I fuck with you. Fuck with you, dog. Thank you. Thank you. You my boy right now.
What was the question? What is tamales?
So in many Hispanic cultures, this festive dish is prepared for special occasions and features a corn-based dough and various ingredients.
What is tamales?
There it is. We getting into tamal season, baby. We getting into the season.
I'm be so upset if I lose this.
Only a few more left. We got
Can I do beer for 300?
beer for 3. Here we go. In brewing, this ingredient is responsible for giving beer its bitterness.
What is hops?
There it is. He's back on the board. He's back, baby. He's back.
Clearly, you have all the answers for the beer. All right, Phoenix 300, please.
Phoenix for 3. There we go. We're down our last 3 points right here. Okay, this term refers to sneakers that are rare and highly sought after by collectors.
What is Holy Grails?
Yes, sir. I felt like a real sneaker question. They might have got mixed up. I don't know how that had to do with Phoenix, but
I don't think that has to do with Phoenix.
I don't know what that had to do with the
I
city.
think that was a huge mistake.
I don't know what that had to do with
Can I
DeVille.
I'll finish beer off. Can I do beer for 100?
Beer for 1. Okay, this country is famous for its Trappist beers. I hope I'm saying that. Trappiest beers? Trappiest beers? Trappiest beers? Which are brewed by monks in monasteries.
Trust me, he knows. He's acting.
Honestly, the word could be happiest. It could be happy. I can't read. So.
What is I don't know. I don't know. What is China?
China.
I'm just gonna guess.
China.
I'm just gonna guess. He's a country. All right.
Could I give a hint? Should I give a hint? First letter of this country is a B.
Country.
Budapest.
I think that's a city.
It's a city. Am I an idiot? You can say yes.
What is Bangkok?
Also a city. Also a city in China.
What is Berlin?
Also a city.
I'm not good at.
It's in
I
Germany.
failed
That's
that
in
class.
Germany.
All right, I don't need to hear this.
Let's see how deep the knowledge goes.
Damn.
B.
It's a country.
It's a country.
I just want to say Boston. That's the only thing that comes to mind. That's the only thing that comes to mind.
That is a country.
That's the only
That
thing
is a
that comes to
country, by
mind.
the way.
That's the
That's
only
a
thing that comes to
country.
mind. I know it's not right.
The answer is what is Belgium? Belgian beers brewed by monks in monasteries.
Did anyone actually know that? Did anyone know that? Can I show of
Back
hands?
there.
I hate you all that know the answer for that.
Y'all should have been giving them psychic attacks.
I know there's no one like,
Give
you
him
know,
psychic
hey
attack.
man, BE.
Last one.
Right. Phoenix for 100,
Okay.
please.
Can you grab that one? Can you grab with that one free hand? Last one. Okay, last one, guys. Last one. Okay. Phoenix for 100. This Major League Baseball team calls Phoenix home and plays their games at Chase Field.
What are the Diamondbacks?
There it is. There it is. I think that's it. Okay.
All right, do you want to tally?
I got to count too, bro. Oh my God. First I had to read, now I got to count. Y'all know who my son is. He dumb. He learned from me. Okay.
We believe
I'm going to put the mic.
You just see him pull out his phone. He's like, what's the number? Oh no, what is the answer? I got it. I don't know. What is it?
Vic, you have 1,400 points. Sandy, you have 1,600 points. 200-point deficit.
That means you lost.
That means we get to keep these sneakers, motherfucker.
Did that shoe ever make it back up? Speaking of, it's like- so since Mr. Vickalmighty lost the challenge, he must chug Das Boot. Das Boot consists of 3 full beers and has been a signature of our show for the last season. So
You guys want to hear the loudest burp in the world?
if you cannot finish it, I will help you, my friend, because we are in this together.
I'm going to try to take the biggest chug that I can, and then take the rest.
I should pass you the mic while you're saying that.
I'm going to try to take my biggest chug that I can, and then Sandy will take the rest. He's such a good friend.
Let's give it up for Vic Almighty. An amazing guest. Amazing job, and is now chugging our boot.
Chug, chug,
Chug,
chug,
chug,
chug,
chug,
chug,
chug, chug,
chug, chug, chug, chug, chug, chug, chug, chug, chug, chug.
I love how it dies
out.
Yeah, you see? You see?
pretty
You
good.
can't even make a fucking dent. It's so cold.
That's pretty good.
I'll try again. Hold on.
We are in this together.
You can take that whole thing? You can finish?
I could try. You want me
Give
to
it a
try?
shot.
You want me to try?
I'll finish the rest if you don't. I'm struggling right now.
I'm strong.
Yeah. I'll take the backwash.
It is so fucking cold.
It was cold, huh?
It's not even the chugging that's the hard part.
It's the cold and it hits the throat.
It hits the throat so hard. I will pay money to see someone finish that full thing.
Yeah, that was tough.
I'm poor, by the way. So I'll pay you in some way.
Good shit though, Sandy. I drink like this much. He killed that whole boot, even though I lost. Sucker.
We lose to...
I know, right?
We lose together.
That's right. My dude.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been an amazing show. With the greatest Vickalmighty.
Boy, Sandy, man, that was great. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys for showing out. We love you guys. Let's get the crew up here.